How is it going, guys? Today I'm bringing you a gameplay on the map with snow on it, whatever this one's called, using the silent shotgun, and going to be doing a little commentary on the so-called CoD community we got going on here. Now, a lot of people, you've probably seen a lot of discussions about this already, and the ones I've seen recently in particular from Wings of Redemption and a guy called Zap, they're pretty good discussions and they do make some valid points, and you know, it does seem that the majority of these kind of commentaries based around the CoD community seem to be mainly emphasizing the negatives. And there are a lot of negatives to talk about as well. It is, you know, there's positives, there's negatives, whatever. And you guys have probably heard a lot of the negatives already, to be fair. So I'm going to probably focus more on the positives on this time, but it is kind of an interesting thing to talk about, you know? There are a lot of positive things to say about the community and how it's changed, what it's done, all that stuff. So first off, where do I come into it? I started off around 3-ish years ago. I think it was like March 2009 when I posted my first video. And that was just a game of World at War, TDM, no commentary, easy cap quality. I'll put the link in the description if you want to see this video, but really old video. And I think at the time the only few people around were the likes of, you know, Blame Truth, XCal. Blame Truth was the first commentary. XCal was the first gameplay, I want to say, and there were people like Hutch, Pyropuncher, Sam, The Trout, all these people around, and I think I must have started around the same time as the likes of, you know, the Moody Swede, Wings of Redemption, people like that. And yeah, because I remember me and Wings were in a community channel for a while, which was Persona Gaming. Don't know what happened to that channel, it seemed to vanish off the face of YouTube, but no idea. But the point is, I haven't really ever been kind of a big player in the community. I've always kind of held back and done my own thing, but I don't know, it's been interesting to see it change over time, and it seems to me like most of the commentators, the majority of people out there, and that's what, X number of thousand people out there, I can't even begin to imagine how many commentators, how many people watch videos in this community. It's a pretty insane number, whatever it is. But it seemed to be around the sort of Modern Warfare 2 era, what I like to call the G-Unit 123 era, alright? For anyone who doesn't know, G-Unit 123 is the guy who got the world fastest tactical nuke on Modern Warfare 2, or so people thought. And it's kind of the era where Modern Warfare 2 was really popular and a lot more commentators came on, a lot more people started watching videos. And that was a really big time for like channels like me and Double Jawed, stuff like that. We kind of got a lot of channel growth in that sort of period. And it was a really fun time because you got to see all these different personalities coming onto YouTube, all these different videos, and a lot of people always emphasize the negatives of, you know, with all these people in, it's hard to make a name for yourself if you're a new commentator, and you know, it's hard to actually come up with original content because chances are it's already been done. These are both true, but you've heard this all before, so I want to focus on the positives as well, right? Firstly, with all these new people, think about it in a kind of general market kind of model thing, right? This is the economics coming into it again. You got kind of monopolistic competition going on here. Millions and thousands and some big number of commentators out there, all doing similar things, and the fact that you have all these people doing similar kind of things means that people are forced to actually improve. Like, you have to get some kind of competitive edge over other people out there. And it is a competitive edge, because it is almost a business, if you like. A lot of people do treat this as their job. A lot of people do get, you know, a permanent income off of this, which is fair enough. I mean, if you can do it, why not? I personally do this just for the entertainment, because I enjoy gaming and whatever, so I mean, you guys probably noticed I don't take this all that seriously. I don't have any strict upload schedule or any particular, you know, routine content, whatever. I just upload whatever I want, whenever I want, pretty much. And yeah, that's the way I enjoy doing it. And I'm happy just, you know, I get a bit of revenue off of this, but it's nothing you could live off of. I mean, I get, what, enough for trips to the pub and, you know, the occasional secondhand game off eBay or a burger from McDonald's, whatever. To be fair, a lot of the money that comes into it, a lot of people bring in the argument of, oh, people are only doing this for money, they're whoring themselves out or whatever. I say, if you can do it, go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. There are a few things which people have done, such as the whole giveaway scandal, that kind of thing, which are a little bit dodgy, but at the end of the day, if people want to make money from this and people continue to watch the videos, then more power to them. Let them. I say go for it. But a lot of the good stuff that's come out of the community is, like I was saying, where you have all these people around in the community, it has pretty much forced people to improve. I mean, if you look back at any commentator's videos, pick anyone you like, go to their first video, and compare it to one of their most recent videos, and you'll see like a massive increase in quality. Both in the actual video quality itself, the equipment, the microphone, whatever. Plus the content they're giving you, like at the start you'd have people putting up any gameplay and it seemed to be good. Now people kind of set these invisible standards for themselves. And of course the commentating style itself, because people evolve and change over time, and commentating is pretty hard to do. I mean, when you first start, anyone will tell you it is actually pretty hard to do properly. And yeah, everyone kind of gets better over time, of course, and it's really cool. It's really cool to see how people have improved and the amount of changes that have happened from this community. I mean, take a couple of examples here, right? Woody's Gamertag. I saw a video from him recently saying that he'd actually paid off his mortgage from YouTube money, pretty much. That's insane. I mean, not as insane as this grenade spot. Look at this. Found this by pure chance. Oh, I'll just lob a grenade over here. Just happens to land on the A flag. Boom. But yeah, that is crazy. Paying off your mortgage from playing video games. That is pretty damn cool. I mean, that's kind of a lot of people's ideal job. And more power to him. He makes some great content. He fully deserves it. I respect the man. Also got people like, you know, many people do live off their YouTube income as well. And you got people like Whiteboy 7th Street, who has been criticised a lot in the past for stuff that he's done. Namely the giveaway shenanigans and whatever, but to be fair to him, the amount that's changed his life, I mean, if you look at some of his earlier videos, some of the stuff he was saying, like he used to be a big pothead and he didn't work, or I don't know if he didn't work or not. I'm making this up as I go along, but he definitely said something about, oh, he was into drugs and he wasn't happy with his life and all that stuff. And by going onto YouTube, by motivating himself, by growing his channel, he's improved as a person in general, and he looks like a really healthy, happy guy. So overall, the community, I think there's a lot of bad things to say about it, but at the same time, we should all be proud of it. It has done a lot of good for us all. I don't know about you guys, but I am proud to be a part of this community, and hopefully it lasts as long as people are, you know, willing to keep posting videos, enjoying the gaming, and just having a good time. So, hope you all enjoyed, and with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.